All right, so I'm repairing a deck this week. I need to make some custom post caps that go on there with some tapered and beveled edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a jig that I use in the shop. I made it in literally 5 minutes with some scrap wood laying around, and that will give you a kind of idea of how you can get these tapered and edges cut safely and effectively. The idea is to actually have your piece stand upright and then slide it along the Tablesaw fence. So what you need is kind of a jig that fits on top of the railing that you can just slide over. So what I did is I got a bunch of birch plywood that was laying around the shop, and I cut me 3 pieces to kind of just fit on there that I can clamp my boards to, and I can slide it over the saw. So what I did is I just took my measurements for the top and the side, cut myself 3 pieces, the top piece, the side piece, and then obviously the front piece a little bit longer, so I have a place that I can clamp my blocks to. It's a pretty snug fit. Once I had my pieces cut, I actually put them on the table, so glued them and put in a few nails just to kind of make sure that it's secure and flush and square. All right, as you can see, after it's dried up, it's pretty it goes on pretty effortlessly, and it works pretty well when you slide it along the edge of the table. So got my angle set at 15 degrees on the blade. I've raised it up as much as I possibly can, just to kind of get myself a nice tapered edge. What I did is I actually made myself a 3/4 inch a mark where I want the blade to actually enter. All right, so the next step will be just kind of clamping this together. So I got myself 2 clamps. Go ahead and clamp that pretty snug, just to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. All right, and then I'll do a second clamp just for safety. All right, so that's nice and snug. It's not going to go anywhere. I've got my 3/4 inch mark. I've got my blade set at 15 degrees, and then I'll start just getting my blade lined up on my mark. Clamp that in position, and then all right, there you go. Just a quick jig to cut some bevels. It's a pretty easy, safe way to do it, and you got yourself a custom post cap. Now you just get a nice little sand, stain it and seal it, and it's ready to go.